watching this video, you will be able to set up assignments in Canvas and turn on the plagiarism detection and a grading rubric. To begin, we will open our course template by selecting the red box here on our screen. We're going to set up a new assignment, so we'll start from scratch. So I'll select assignment. We're going to plus assignment right here in the upper right-hand corner. We'll call this new example of assignment. We can type in the text box, this is an example of an assignment. We will allow it to be worth 25 points. The assignment group is assignments. We'll allow it to display as points. For the submission type, online, which is why we're using Canvas, and we're going to allow file upload, and we're going to restrict it to doc, docx, and PDF. Because this is a demo version of Canvas, normally right here there would be a plagiarism detection opportunity that we would use, but because the add-in is not available for the demo, I'm just going to highlight right here, this is where you would indicate that you wanted the plagiarism detection on, and you can make the file available to the student. You can restrict what files it searches for. If it's a repeat assignment that you don't want the detection to return a high percentage, you can indicate that, and you can also limit the number of words that it would search for in terms of identifying plagiarism. So we'll allow unlimited attempts. We will allow all of these to remain unchecked because the purpose of this is to demonstrate how we would indicate plagiarism. And then we are going to save and publish. So that is the first portion of how you would indicate and identify and activate the plagiarism detection application in Canvas. From this page, we can also add the rubric. So we will select plus rubric right here. And you can see, I'm going to walk us through what our examples are here, and then we will create a rubric. So the criteria, the range, and the points. Because our task is to create a rubric, we will identify the plus criterion as the button that we want to select. If there was a rubric that was already established, we would choose from find outcome. So you can see our choices. I'll write free-form comments, remove points from the rubric, don't post outcome results, use the rubric for assigning grades, and hide score total for assessment results. So we will write free-form comments when assessing the students. And we will add criteria. We're going to add a new criterion, and the description will be post number 1. The long description would be post your response to your thoughts on the community of inquiry. We would create the criterion, and you can see post number 1 is right here. We'll add the next criterion. And this will be post number 2, your thoughts on lecture by guest speaker. We will update the criterion. Our third criterion will be related to, when we're going to say description of criterion, this is going to be the reply to your classmate. You will reply to your classmate post number 1. And you can see in the long description, you're going to respond to one classmate's post number 1. So we'll update that criterion. And then we're going to add one more, and this will be response to post number 2 of a classmate. You can see that we have similar information as we did to the first post for post number 1. We'll update criterion. And you can see in the left-hand side, the post number 1 to reply to your classmate post 1 and 2. We're going to remove this first criterion because it appears to have just been an anomaly. So we will just click the trash can, and you'll notice that it goes away. And for the ratings, because we have indicated that we're going to write free-form comments when assessing students, we will write the responses and the ratings, and we're going to make each one of the criterion worth 5 points. So at this point, we would create a rubric. And here it is when you create it. So we're going to go to the top, and you'll notice that it's already published. And that is how you create a rubric using Canvas. One thing to note in Canvas is that assignments and drop boxes are used interchangeably in a learning management system such as D2L, drop boxes are where students submit assignments. In Canvas, they're called assignments. So this is where we left off. This is where our rubric is. We're going to go to grades and we're going to find it. I want to show you that it's there. And it is right here, the new example. This is the assignment right here, the new example of an assignment. So that is how you post an assignment, and that is how you establish a rubric in Canvas.